Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Regis Fashion World. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make this perfect fitted bustier that can stand on its own. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continuous support. So let's get started. So the first thing I am doing here is to mark out 0.5 from the edge of the paper to create my borderline. Then on the borderline, I will start imputing my vertical measurement, which are shoulder to chest line, shoulder to bust, and shoulder to underbreast, shoulder to waist, and shoulder to my hip line, also called the top line. Okay. So shoulder to chest line is 9 inches, shoulder to bust is 11.5, shoulder to under bust is 15 inches, shoulder to waist is 19 inches, shoulder to top line or top length is 24 inches. Okay, and I'll mark the lines in several places like this and connect with my straight ruler. So how to get your shoulder to chest line? You divide your bust by 6 plus 1.5. Okay, divide your bust by 6 plus 1.5. My bust is 40 divided by 6 plus 1.5. That is 8. So I added 1 inch for my shoulder slant, making it 9. So that by the time I will take out my shoulder slant, which is 1 inch. I will have 8. That 8 will be my round armhole. Okay, so make sure you add your 1 inch so that you will not have a short at the end of everything. Okay, I've been using this method and it's very good. Alright, I've connected the line, leveling it. This one is on the bust, my bust point and chest line. So after marking it, the next step is to get my shoulder divided by 2. And I folded this paper into 2. The reason I want to use the front and trace out the back. So my shoulder divided by 2 is 8.5, shoulder is 18, then 17 rather divided by 2, 8.5. Then I also went ahead to mark my neck width, which is 3, neck depth for front is 3, 3 by 3, then for back is 1. Remember, I'm using this pattern to cut out back, to draft my back. I'll just trace it out. So I will also measure that my shoulder divided by 2 on the chest line to get a straight line. So I'm taking out my 1 inch shoulder slant, then I'll connect it back to my neck width, to the 3 inches neck width. Then I'll connect the back neck line like this. Then the next one is my front neck line. Remember, I use 3 by 3 for the front neck line. Okay, so the next step now is to divide whatever thing I have there and go inward by 0.5. This is for our armhole curve, for the front armhole curve. So before I curve it out, I would like to take my bust divided by 4. I will take it on the chest line and also on the bust line. Bust is 40 divided by 4, that's 10. So I'll connect it this way and then bring my curve rule and cover the armhole. You already know how to do this thing now, so it's not a new thing to you, except if you're a beginner. Even if you're a beginner, if you pay close attention, you'll be able to make it. Okay, so the next step now is to take my nipple to nipple line. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2, that's 4. So I'm marking out 4 from the center front. So I'll mark it on the bust line, under bust, waist, and the length of the top, and connect it with my straight ruler like this. Okay, so this is my nipple to nipple line. So on the bust line, on the under bust rather, I'll mark out my darts, which I'm using 1 inch. 1 inch this side, 1 inch this side. So please pay close attention. If you're taking out your dart for this fitted bustier, make sure your dart is equal. Like, don't take 1 inch on this center front side and take 1.5 on this other side. No, don't do it. Okay, just make sure your dart is equal. If you're taking 1.5, make sure you're taking 1.5 this other side. If you're taking half inch, make sure you take out half inch this other side. If you're taking 1, make sure it's 1 this other side. Just make sure your dart is equal. Okay, and this thing will help you to make that your bustier to stand very well. So after connecting it, I will bring my curve ruler to connect from the under bust to the bust point like this. I believe you understand what I'm doing. So after coming that part, I will also form this other part like this. Okay, so this other curve is not looking very nice for me, so I'm trying to recurve it. Alright, I'm okay with this. Okay, so we're going to cut on this, so I'm trying to shade it